Outside the fact that it's Friday morning, I gotta say, I now have something new to watch on Thursdays. I hope this isn't limited or anything. I really want to watch more. Oh, right. First things first. Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. It's Friday. Yes. We made it to the end of another week. Although, let's be honest, making it to Friday is always a good thing, whether you're in quarantine or not. So last night, Fox actually premiered a new series called Celebrity Watch Party. And at first glance, it really is basically like, those YouTube videos where it's like, oh, kids react to so-and-so, or adults react to so-and-so, or teens react to so-and-so. At first glance, that's kind of what it is, except with everything going on and the fact that these are essentially celebrities, it's significantly different. For one thing, it's not like the celebrities are watching anything out there or obscure. They're basically watching what everyone else watches. I mean, I guess it's like what People magazine originally promoted. Celebrities are people just like you and me. But it's really nice to see some of our favorite celebrities when they're just really chill, really cool people watching the stuff we watch. And it had them reacting to shows like watching The Masked Singer, the Disney Nature with the elephants. There's actually one show that was easily the best part of the night, but I'll get to that in a second. So, the celebrities in question, yes, who were they? The Osborne family, Sharon, Emily, and Ozzy. Ozzy was there. Right on. Been a while since. I'm not gonna lie, that's the first time I've seen Ozzy in quite a while. I think the last time I saw Ozzy Osbourne when he was in that one Super Bowl commercial a few years ago. If any of you guys remember this, it was actually a really funny commercial where he's holding his cell phone back when it was 4G. He's literally quoting songs, but he's inserting the words, the number and the letter G and whatever he's doing. It got to the point, it's like, all aboard the 5G train. How many bloody G's are there? Eventually, and here's where the commercial got really funny. Sorry, it's a quick side note, but it's almost done. At the end, they go to Justin Bieber. And he's like, it's 6G, Bieber Fever. And it comes to three people. One of them is Ozzy. One of them is just a girl who's like one of the backstage workers. And the other one is Justin Bieber, clearly having a beard and a mustache, trying to talk like a man. Because this is before Justin Bieber's voice got deeper a little bit. I mean, it was a little bit deep, but, you still have a little ways to go with puberty. Anyway, the backstage worker's like, what's a 6G? And then Ozzy's like, what's a Bieber? And then Bieber and Justin Bieber and guy's like, I don't know, kind of looks like a girl. That was a really good commercial. I gotta see if I can find it. I'm gonna see if I can put that link in the description. Because that was an underrated Super Bowl commercial, in my opinion. Anyway, yeah, I got cited. So, the Osborne family was one of the sets of celebrities watching. Rob Lowe and his children, Joe Buck and his wife, Master P and Romeo, Megan Trainor and her mom, Tyra Banks and her mom, Raven Simone and two other guys whose names escape me right now. I'm sorry. One of the sharks from Shark Tank. It was actually really fun to watch. And they're just reacting to the stuff we're watching. But I think I get to the best part of the night. Hands down, no contest. is when all the celebrities are reacting to Dr. Pimple Popper. Holy cow, that was great. They're just like, ah, and like, ah, like just grossed out by like whatever they're watching. I'm like, you kidding me? This is like a slow Tuesday for me, man. Seriously, I'm so not grossed out by Dr. Pimple Popper. Like, I could watch that stuff, like, on TV and eat, like, a bowl of ice cream. Have Dr. Pimple Popper say that the stuff coming out like a cyst or a boil looks like ice cream. Be like, I don't eat ice cream that fast, you know, that would cause brain freeze. But you get the idea. So, seriously, like, the best is, like, when Tyra Banks and her mom is like, I love Dr. Pimple Popper. And then they're just like, ah! And, like, what they're watching, it was the best. Oh, man. I really hope they do more, like, I mean, seriously, the show could be, like, celebrities watch, it could just be celebrity watch parties of Dr. Pimple Popper, and I'd be all set, man. Because that's entertaining stuff right there. Oh, man. I had a blast watching that. I can't believe, like, seriously, I mean, I get sort of why that Fox made this show. It's the show that, well, for stars again, celebrities are people too. But, you know, everyone is suffering under the, nonsense that this whole social distancing, quarantining, stuff like that. Like, everyone's going stir crazy. And obviously Fox gets that as well. That's why, this show was even made. But after what I saw last night, I gotta say, why did it take them this long to do this? I mean, again, it's like I said before, it's basically like, you might as well just call this celebrities react to whatever it is people watch on TV, which technically that's exactly what it is. But at the same time, it's still entertaining. Honestly, I'm certain that if, in hindsight, if Fox came up with this years ago, they'd probably have like millions and millions of dollars in like ad revenue and like sort of like viewership and whatever. And by that point, Disney never would have been able to buy them out. Food for thought. Anyway, so last night was great. I got to see my folks. I got to visit my parents again. That was really fun. Actually, we did have. It was unexpectedly. My mom made another loaf of banana nut bread, which kind of gives me an idea of what I'll do for Mother's Day this year, in terms of a gift. Well, I guess I can reveal. I mean, well, actually, I don't know. Because here's the thing: my mother does not have a Facebook, which, thank goodness. So she'd never really be able to see this. But then again, like, they say the walls have ears, but the internet has basically an entire body. Because if I were to say what I was going to do for my mom, it's very likely she'd probably be able to find out what it is before I could do it. I mean, with Mother's Day being 2 days away, one thing I did tell her, though, already is that I did get her Mother's Day card. It was actually a very nice card, especially considering the dialogue or writing in the card and the fact that she's a nurse. It was, I felt it was pretty apropos to give her, again, considering what was inside the card. Another thing, I saw that, actually, I gotten a card for my grandmother, too, and with social distancing going on, and because it's highly unlikely I'm going to be seeing her, because I'm going to be seeing her a little bit later today, but after that, I'm not going to see her until probably next week. So, I did the smart thing and got her Mother's Day card now. Hey, the term is grandmother. So, yeah, getting your grandmother a Mother's Day card, it's a nice thing to do. And, I did that, and This is actually one thing that could ruin me because I am friends with a cousin on Facebook, and it's very likely she could be watching this. Actually, several members of my family could be watching this. But I did get a card for my godmother, which is in the mail. I mailed it yesterday. I'm hoping it gets there by at least Saturday. At least if she were to look at before Mother's Day, at least she would know it's there. I mean, again, I mailed it yesterday, so maybe it gets a call. Because my godmother, who's also my aunt is also my godmother. That's why I got her a card. Lives in Colorado. The one problem I had is I couldn't find a godmother card. So I had to set it with aunt, which, it still works. It's just, godmother cards do exist, and I just happen to have bad luck, and I simply couldn't find one. But, again, it's an aunt-related card. It works. So, yeah, can't really complain there. And I did ask my mom if, I don't know what the plan is or if we're going to see each other or not. I mean, I kind of hope we do. But she wants me to give her card on Sunday, so I guess I am going to be seeing her on Sunday after all, which is nice. Because it does sort of go with what my plan was for Mother's Day. So that'll be kind of nice. In terms of what happened last night, again, I did visit my folks. Although it was so weird. This is going to sound so silly to say. But I got to my folks' place, and for whatever reason, I immediately just, crashed. I just sort of, took a nap on their couch. Which, yes, I have done before. But at the same time, it's been so long, I forgot how comfortable that couch is. And it's one of those couches where it's we pull back and, it has a leg rest. Oh, it's awesome. And it's so comfortable too. And I didn't even realize it, but I fell asleep on the couch, completely relaxed. I woke up and there was a blanket on me. Which means my mom put a blanket on me. And now I'm thinking, darn it, I really got to go the extra mile for Mother's Day, don't I? Well, I got her the card, so that's a start. So, here's the thing. I definitely do want to get her flowers, but getting them too early would be a bad idea. Because, you want flowers to be fresh, you see. You want them to look nice and appear nice upon giving them to the person of choice. I mean, yeah, I'm going to be getting flowers for my mother. But, if you're getting flowers for someone else, say a loved one, maybe your spouse, you really should wait until the day of to get flowers, which is a bit of a risky move, especially if you're on a tight schedule and you may not have the time to get them. But if you wait a day, flowers could potentially wilt. So, just something to keep in mind if you're going to try and plan ahead. Yeah, so, right, I didn't even get into, because here's the thing, I almost was going to do a Mom Food Chronicles today, specifically about what we had last night for dinner. But again, I wanted to talk about Celebrity Watch Party because it was something that looked interesting. I did want to watch it, and needless to say, I was thoroughly entertained by what I watched. So, yeah, I honestly can't wait until the next episode of Celebrity Watch Party. I hope, I really hope, Fox really makes this, an ongoing thing, even after, the whole quarantine and social distancing thing is over. Oh, that's another thing. One thing they did, I thought was really cool, because, as you guys all well know, the Kentucky Derby was supposed to be last Saturday, but, with everything going on, we couldn't have it. So, what Fox did is, they somehow, did some sort of computer simulation, and Steve Wozniak was one of the celebrities watching, so he knows this as well. They got a, sort of, computer simulation of every single Triple Crown winner in running in a race. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what the Triple Crown is basically, including the Kentucky Derby, there are three major horse races. It's the Kentucky Derby, which takes place in Kentucky, the Preakness, which takes place in Maryland, I believe Baltimore, and the Belmont Stakes, which takes place in my state, New York. And as of right now, at this moment in time, only 13 horses in the entire history of thoroughbred racing have won all three races in a row. When you win all three races, it's called the Triple Crown. These 13 horses are Sir Barton, Gallant Fox, Omaha, War Admiral, Whirlaway, Count Fleet, Assault, Citation, Secretariat, who actually had a movie about that, Seattle Slew, Affirmed, and that was the last one way back in 1978 until American Pharoah did it in 2015. Sorry, okay, story time. I remember the day that American Pharoah became a Triple Crown winner. I was sitting right next to my late grandfather when I saw it happen. Wow. That, sorry for the emotional whiplash, holy cow. And, Justify won it back in 2018. So, yeah. Holy cow, I always did say I remember seeing Triple Crown win all three races for the rest of my life, and yes, thanks to my late grandfather, I'm able to do so. Yeah. You know what? I'm good. Yeah, take on the day. Let's get ready for the weekend. Let's go. Like, favorite, share, hit the subscribe button, follow me on social platforms, turn on notifications on YouTube. I'm very humbled to make this video for all of you guys watching today. Hopefully you have a wonderful Friday. And remember, if you want to talk or channel with me here to let you know, I'll also be back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.